Hey folks, this is Bill, and I'm creating this video to help everyone understand the components of the excuse me, the GPS file that we're sharing with you. This is the route that Alon, Yuval, and I planned and rode, and we're going to ride at Neva. This is not an official route. We're just sharing with you what we rode. If you ride this, it's at your own risk. We're not encouraging you to ride this. We had fun doing it, and it's, you know what I'm saying. So here's the route. It starts down here, Keene Lake Camping Resort. I'm going to review this as an HTML file, but if you choose to download and review and um, maybe even ride the same route that we rode, I created it in Basecamp, and you're going to have all these waypoints. D stands for dirt, BEG stands for beginning, and then the number of the section. So you're going to have dirt, D end. They start at 2 because I eliminated the first dirt section to save time. So, and then 2 of them have the word hero and a number after them, and I'll talk about that. So let's go back to where this thing starts. There's a waypoint for Keene Lake, the camping resort, and the route starts right on Roosevelt Highway, which is Route 6. And initially we went east on Route 6, and the first part of this route is just to get us to the fun parts. So come down to 6, over through Honesdale where there's gas, up 191, and then you'll see the first dirt section to get your feet wet is marked with a waypoint called DBEG2, dirt beginning section 2. Remember, I eliminated section 1. So, and that's, no pun intended, that's Sicko Road. And so if someone wanted to avoid this, they could navigate to D end 2. Okay. Let me tell you, these are nicely graded, very scenic, rolling gravel roads that a Prius could go down. Then we go into the beginning of the third section, end of the third section. So once again, if someone wanted to skip that, we can navigate up Route 1003, and this whole area is really beautiful. Dirt beginning 4, dirt end 4. Then we get into the avatar, or the icon, I should say, in Basecamp is going to be a pirate. It didn't show up in this simulation. This is the first, what I'm calling a hero section. Pay close attention. If you don't want to ride some rocks, not major, and you don't want to get your bike muddy, you should navigate down here to Flat Rock Road and skip this. It's called Sky Lake Road. This section right here. Now, I did this solo on a 1200. I did have Mitas EO7 50/50 tires. Didn't have that big of a deal. If it's pouring rain, it'll be a little bit more challenging. But for those of you that have done hero sections on Yuval, Alon, and I just did the Berkshire Big Bike Adventure on a 1200, and 800, and 1000. And this was a hero level 2. They're hero level 1 through 5. So anyway, really fun section, but I'm not, I'm trying to encourage anybody to do that. And then it's still dirt down here, so I put a dirt end 6. If you wanted to ride past this point somehow, I don't even know if you can, but I guess, yeah, you could come up 650 and skip that and still do this very mild dirt section. Then we come up more dirt, Cemetery Road. It gets really cool up here. And then section 8, really, really nice, very scenic. It takes you down to River Road. If we had more time, I would have gone all the way up Callicoon and ridden the entire length of River Road because it's a nice, well-graded gravel road with great elevation changes and big-time drop-offs down to the Delaware River. Very scenic. I really enjoyed this section here. And then we continue on, some really nice dirt in this section, and we take a twisty road over to the beginning of section 9, all really nice. There's a Gulf station when you come out on 191, and then there's section 10, and that takes you all the way up here. It ends. Then section 11, and I'm going to give you this file so you can take a close look at this plan, whatever you want to do. And section ends here. Section 11 ends here. 12 begins here. Another really nice section that ends here. And then we took this road over into New York, up 97. Really nice, very scenic area. And then this was another hero section. Okay. It starts off with Basket Road, Johnston Road, and that wasn't too bad. And then when we got up to here, it was called Bead Camp Road, this right here. And you could see the road on the map is not even matching my track. Believe me, I was on Bead Camp Road. Significant elevation, some rocks. I call it a 1.5. It might be a little bit more difficult if it were pouring rain, but I wouldn't skip this. But if you want to, you can navigate right over here to John Milk Road to the end of this section. Not long after that, the 15th section of dirt. Once again, a nicely graded gravel road. I would ride it on a Harley. So it takes us up here. That ends here. We get back on some nice twisty pavement and up past the Handsome Hollow and Fish Eddy. Where's that last? There's a last dirt section, which was really fun, right before lunch, Cannonsville Reserve. Come up through Fish Eddy, nice along some water, very scenic, and here it is. Okay, this is a very nice sweeping, all asphalt section, beautiful vistas, and then we get to the last dirt section, the last dirt road, 16, and this is really fun. Mormon Hollow. This is something Alon, Yuval, and I rode before lunch and said. Barber Brook Road, just really nice. And it ends down here at the river again. We crossed over and we took some pictures. Crossed over the river twice. And then we had lunch at Butterfield's Cafe and Deposit. I certainly remember gas along the way. I must have there's gas in one of these towns. Yeah. So that's the end of the day route. It's 130 miles. Let's talk about timing. If you really take your time, and I'm a dirt bike rider, so the pace that we rode might be a little faster than some of you want to ride. It might be slower than some of you want to ride. So if you choose to, use this route, follow this route, whatever, or a variation of it. If you get here and you're out of time, or you're running out of time, you can navigate right back to Keene Lake, and I think it's 38 miles if you do the shortest distance, which will take you, depending upon your pace, 50 minutes to an hour. And you're back, and you're cracking open a beer and having fun. The second half of this is, I think, I'm not going to quit. I'll do another video for the second half of this. Can't remember how many miles it is, but it's much less miles, like half as many miles, kind of limping home after a lot of fun in the morning and a long lunch. So thanks, and like I said, I'll follow up with a second video right now. Take care, and I look forward to seeing everybody up at Keene Lake in a few weeks.